Shivai,
Shivai.
I've got a joke.
Oh, all right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cows go.
Elsa who?
No, silly, cows go moo.
Why, thank you.
The next question is about, can you tell us an SSRI joke?
Can you tell me an SSRI joke?
Well, we don't really have jokes on Essassani in the way that humans do.
Oh.
Although what we told yesterday about the flat earth is about as close as it gets. You remember that joke?
Yeah.
All right. Then that will be close enough.
Okay.
Anything else?
I love Michael Jackson. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
What is our favorite Michael Jackson song?
Yeah.
Thriller.
I watch that sometimes. I watch Thriller sometimes.
Yes, all right. So do we.
What's my next one? Have you got a girlfriend?
In a manner of speaking, sort of. Not in the way you understand these things, but
What's her name?
we don't have names. Bashar is not my name. It's just a title that means messenger.
I know. I
All
know
right.
that. I know already.
Therefore, she doesn't have a name.
I've got one more question.
Yes.
Who is Cybo the Trickster?
Who is Cybo? Cybo is a member of my society that is connected to the power of the transformational number 13. So that as a trickster, he is connected to the idea of change, transformation, and magic.
Whoa.
Whoa. He's a very powerful teacher in a very powerful way.
Whoa.
Would you like a visit from Cybo sometime?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We will see what can be arranged.
Okay.
So just keep your eyes open and just pay attention and see what happens over the course of the next 13 days.
Oh.
So you got a question for me?
Have you got a question for me?
Repeat.
Have you got a question for me?
A question for you.
Yeah.
Why are you so smart?
I don't know.
That is the smartest answer you could have given. Because the beginning of wisdom is to know that you don't know.
I can see my hand in the screen.
So thank you.
What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we done? Do you want to ask anything else?
No.
Do you want to know how to say thank you in our ancient language?
Yeah.
Aveo.
Oveo.
So, aveo.
Picture of the Sassani. See, right here.
He's drawn you a picture of the Essassani.
Why, thank you.
It's here.
You may share that with the channel later so that we may snatch it from his mind.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay. I think we're done. Thank you.
Aveo.
Go on.
Oveo.
Hello.
And a you good day.
Pleasure to be with you. I have two questions.
Speak up.
Synchronicity brought me to you.
Yes.
I've been filming the Nibiru system of it for about the last 21 months. And I've had a signature mark, your crest, on many of these photographs. So I was wondering if there's any significance for me there. And also I've been filming craft since November.
Yes.
In the last 2 months, I was able to film what you just stated, a cylinder ship.
Yes.
And I also photographed it this morning, and it cast a shadow on Nibiru. So I was wondering if that was your ship.
No. There are many, many such ships that are coming and going all the time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of traffic around you. Most of you don't see it, but when you tune your senses to it, you can. You're not as isolated as you think. You're actually right in the middle of a freeway,
True.
so to speak.
And your family crest. I've been seeing it on many of my photographs. And when you had your,
Well, how does it allow you to feel when you perceive it?
I was very curious at first because I didn't know what it was.
All right, but then where else can your curiosity take you?
To you.
And beyond, where else in your life can it take you? How would you like to apply the curiosity in your life in ways that you might not necessarily be applying it right now? What else would you like to discover?
What it means. And the purpose of how to use it.
How do you wish to use it?
I think for unveiling truth.
Does it act as a permission slip to focus you in a certain way so that you feel it is allowing you to change your frequency to where you wish it to be?
Definitely.
Then that's how you use it.
Okay.
Like
Thank
a
you.
tuning fork, like a tuning device.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're very welcome.
Hello. So I have two questions. So I'm a school teacher, and I am wondering, as a Bashar, what do you find is the most vital thing to teach children at this time?
3 things. Number 1, it is very important to create, as a teacher, as a parent, an environment, a safe environment of simulations of circumstances that happen in the world, and allow children to make choices in those environments, in those simulations, that allows them to experience the consequences of their choices in a safe way, so that they can learn what the consequences of their choices would be when they go out into the world. Number 2, allowing children to have more interactivity in creating these environments, in actually being able to take action on things rather than just being downloaded with raw information, so that they can apply the information through interactive devices and interactive scenarios, playing things out for themselves in a variety of ways to test all the probable paths that could possibly occur in your reality. So again, they gain familiarity and understand what interaction and communication and self-reliance is all about, knowing that they are as self-empowered as they need to be in order to attract and manifest whatever they need in life without having to hurt themselves or anyone else in order to do so. Number 3, that the information that you believe it is important for them to learn be adapted to what excites them instead of dampening their excitement to the lesson.
So in that sense, like asking them what excites them and then teaching that to the children.
Teaching what they need to learn through that methodology of what excites them, so that they will be excited to learn that thing.
And what sort of simulations are you referring to?
This is up to your imagination. They can be as realistic as you wish them to be, or you can act them out in a variety of ways. But this is up to the imagination and inspiration of the teachers and the parents, so that you learn these things too.
Got it.
If you have to mock something up in order to create a realistic simulation, do so. Or take them somewhere safe where there is a more realistic representation of the idea of the environment that you wish them to learn something in, so they can interact with the real environment in a safe way by creating parameters that allow them to experience it in a safe way. Yes?
Yes, I see. And my second question is, you speak a lot about preferences, and I'm wondering, as a human being, when one chooses to have no preferences.
That's a preference, isn't it? Having no preferences is a preference. You can't get away from having a preference of something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess what I mean is like when you're totally just at complete peace and contentment with whatever.
That's your preference. When I talk
Right.
about acting on your passion and acting on your excitement, I don't mean you have to be jumping up and down and running around with your hair on fire. Being in a sense of balanced peace and meditation and solitude and quiet can be an expression of your excitement and can be at that moment your preference of the way to express it.
So in a sense, that's the same as having a dream, but that is just that person's unique dream to have no preferences and be in that.
Repeat that.
So the idea of like having a dream and having a vision for your life.
That can be representative of a preference, but that's why we say if you follow the formula, you can't insist that it must look the way you've envisioned it because you don't know if that's actually the way it needs to look to serve you best. You can use the visualization, you can use the dream as a symbol to represent the ideal reality, to get you into the state of excitement that is important, but then you have to drop the picture and not insist on it because the higher mind might actually be able to bring you something even better than you imagined. So why limit yourself in that way?
I see.
You follow?
Yes,
Does that help?
it does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Everyone, pay attention, for there will always be something in every conversation that will help you in some way, shape, or form, or help someone you know. Again, pay attention to the synchronicities and the karmic alignments that you have created together this night of your time.
Greetings, Bashar.
To you, good day.
I have felt the misalignment in my physical body for the last 2 months.
How exciting.
Yes, I have felt chronic pain,
Oh, all right.
and I have been taking painkillers every day, and my body got addicted to them.
Oh, all right.
And
So what hole are you attempting to fill in your life? Can you answer that? Is there an emptiness you are attempting to fill? Something that you would like to be doing, you are not? Some path you would like to be taking, some dream you would like to fulfill that you are resisting, and thus then creating an emptiness that must be filled?
Yes.
What?
In my mind, I'm struggling with the idea of letting go of the idea that I have to work, and my dream would be to paint and to write.
Is that not work?
I'm not making money.
Is painting and writing not a type of work?
I consider work when I gain money.
So you are saying that painting is not work and writing is not work, so therefore if you're not defining it as work, you're saying it can't bring you money. Yes?
Correct.
Well, why are you defining it that way? It still requires some particular action, some physical action on your part, doesn't it?
Yes.
Isn't that the simplest definition of work?
Yes.
We understand that, as you say on your planet, a labor of love is no labor at all. It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like an effort, but it still requires the idea of the use of energy. And by your scientific definition, that is still a definition of work being done. So why are you saying that painting and writing are not the type of work that can attract abundance to you? Why are you making that definition connection?
Yeah.
Would you all like some karma chips while she's thinking? Karma chips and dip.
So by
So,
changing my definition,
Can you use your imagination to understand that there are people on your planet who do write and paint and make what you call a handsome living?
yes,
You know that they exist, yes? That's not a secret to you, is it?
no,
Oh, all right. So why them and not you? What's so different about you that you can't do what they do?
I feel guilt
Guilt about what?
about doing what I love doing.
Why?
Because I've been trained as a child that I must work to make money, and
But that is work. You're not paying attention? Painting and writing is work. Are you saying that all the painters in the world and all the writers in the world aren't working? I think they would beg to differ. Yes?
yes,
Well, so why them? Why not you?
yes,
May I ask you a question? Do you wish to be arrogant?
no,
Well, then why are you being arrogant? Out of all the people in the world, only I will this not work for. I am so special that while all these people can make a living writing and painting, I can't. I must stand out as something different. That makes me special. Makes you arrogant. You see the contradiction here?
yes,
If it works for them, it can work for you if you wish it to, if you allow it to. You just need to drop all the definitions you're holding on to that don't allow you to experience how it can. Because obviously, if you see examples in your reality of other people doing what it is you say you prefer to do, and it's working fine for them, that must at least give you a hint that it can work for you, yes?
yes,
And that the only reason it wouldn't be is because you are standing in the way with your own definitions and you're holding your joy at bay. Remember, as we were talking about, you're always giving off a core vibration. That core vibration is the essence of joy and love and creativity. And the idea is that you are always, without fail, you are always attracting the things that are representative of supporting you in that joy and in that creativity. You're always attracting them. You don't have to learn how to attract or manifest those things. But you have to understand that if you're not experiencing those things, if they don't seem to be coming to you, it's not because you're not attracting them, it's because you're holding them away with your definitions. So if you just drop those definitions, that will all come flooding in. Because you don't have to do anything special to make it come to you. You just have to allow it to come to you by getting out of your own way with definitions that don't work for you. Make sense?
yes.
Is this helping you feel a little bit lighter?
Yes, so Bashar,
Yes.
if I do what I love doing without guilt,
Yes.
would
Well,
that-
let me stop you right there. Please listen and pay attention to the contradictory definitions you're setting up right there, because how can you actually do something you love to do if you actually feel guilty? If you're feeling guilt, you're not doing something you love to do. If you're doing something you love to do, you feel no guilt. So by definition, if you're truly doing what you love to do, guilt isn't a component of that definition. And if you're truly experiencing guilt, you are not, by definition, doing what you love to do, because guilt is not a definition in your overall definition of joy and love and excitement. You understand?
yes, the guilt would come from not working in something. That
No, guilt does not come from not working. Guilt comes from your definition of your relationship to the situation. No situation has built-in meaning, and no circumstance has built-in struggle or built-in guilt. Only your definition of your relation to the situation creates that experience. You understand?
Yes,
So, why are you choosing to believe or buy into the idea that to do what you love brings guilt up? Like you're doing something wrong, when doing what you love is exactly right for you by definition, because it's what you love, and therefore it is your true core vibration. And therefore, as your true core vibration, that's exactly what you ought to do. So why would you be guilty doing exactly what you ought to do?
because of the pressure of all the people around me that want.
But you don't understand what we are saying. The pressure isn't coming from them. It's coming from you agreeing with them and pressuring yourself to not be who you are. The pressure you feel doesn't come from them. They may offer you an opportunity to feel pressure with their belief systems by saying, you should feel guilty. But the only way you will actually feel guilty is if you agree with them that you should. And when you agree with them that you should, then you'll feel the pressure of the guilt. You'll feel the pressure. But if you say, are you nuts? You don't know who I am. You're not talking about me. Oh, I see. I can have the compassion now, and the eyes can be opened wide enough to understand that when you're talking about feeling guilt, that I should feel this, and I should feel that, and I should feel this pressure, what you're actually doing is wagging your finger at yourself, saying you are the one that feels this, and you resent the idea that I don't prefer to, because if I don't prefer to feel guilt, I am always then a reminder of the fact that you are choosing to feel it. And you don't know how to change that, and therefore you resent that I do. But if you don't resent that I do and allow yourself to let it be all right for me to be who I wish to be, then I will be an example for you, and you can choose to not feel guilty too by seeing my example, and then I'm helping you. But if you agree to feel the guilt and the pressure that they say you should, you're not only not helping yourself, you're not helping them, because all you're doing is reinforcing the thing that they're already doing to themselves, which is putting pressure and guilt upon themselves, and therefore trying to share that with everyone, because as you say, misery loves company. So why reinforce the negative in them? By agreeing with them and agreeing to experience energy you know you don't prefer. Why reinforce their pain? Why reinforce their struggle by continuing to agree to be an example and a reflection of the struggle they already know, instead of being a shining example of a different option for them? And give them an opportunity to see in you, well, you know, she's doing pretty good after all. I didn't believe that was possible, but look at her. She's happy as a lark, painting and writing, and well, and look at that. The money's coming in, the abundance is coming in. She's just sailing through life. Now, I wonder, maybe I could do that. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm too afraid. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could talk with her. Maybe she could share with me some ideas of how she was able to let go of that. You never know. You understand?
Yes.
That's how you help others, by being the example of a different option, instead of simply reinforcing the negative idea that they are offering to you. You understand?
Yes.
Is this helping you?
Yes, thank you, because I had never imagined that my physical pain had to do with not allowing myself to do
Yes.
what I am most excited.
Well, now you can imagine it, because really, all pain is the result of resistance to the natural self. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Does this help you?
Yes.
Then happy painting, happy writing, happy abundance to you.
Thank you so much, Bashar.
Thank you. Paint a new picture. Write a new story by changing your definitions. And you will live that story. You will live in that picture. The picture will become real. The story will become yours.
Hello, Bashar.
And a you good day.
I would like to ask about astrology.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead. Ask about astrology.
Okay, when we are born,
Yes.
okay, we're born on a certain month.
Yes, I
and
understand.
There's a certain planet that is affecting us.
Nope.
Okay, this is what I want to know.
Not affecting, reflecting.
Reflecting.
Astrology is a permission slip that is simply a reflection of the idea of how you have crystallized your particular experience into physical reality, and therefore it can be used to reflect certain things, themes you've chosen to explore, and so on and so forth, but it's not affecting you, it's simply reflecting you.
So that means if my planet is Venus, let's say.
Yes.
Okay, was I experiencing life on Venus?
No.
sometimes,
That's
or-
not what it means. It's a symbolic reflection of the idea of what you chose to experience as your themes of exploration in your incarnation on Earth.
I still cannot.
Do you understand?
No.
You don't understand?
No.
All right. What are some of the greatest challenges that you face in life? Because the greatest challenges you face are representative of the themes you chose to explore in this life. Can you name one? Are you challenged in love?
No.
No. All right. Why not? Do you find that your love life flows easily?
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
Do you know what the symbol of Venus is? Love.
Really?
Yes. So you're using the planet symbolically as a reflection of an area in your life that is representative of an energy you carry easily. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Are you getting it now?
Yes, I get it.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Does that answer your question
It does.
sufficiently?
It surely does. Yes.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
You were just talking about karma.
I was.
Can you talk more, explain it more in depth? My understanding is we say what goes around comes around.
As we said, what you put out is what you get back.
Correct. And
It doesn't always come exactly in a one-to-one format. It's not always easily recognizable as a reflection, but it's there nevertheless.
and what I've been doing is looking at anything that happens as something positive.
All right.
And looking at what is this positive nugget to take from this.
Yes.
So it sounds to me like
That doesn't mean you ignore the fact that the original behavior might have been negative. It simply means that if you want to get a positive effect out of that recognition, you have to understand that the reason you are now realizing that will lead to a positive effect in your life. And perhaps the positive effect simply will be that you now recognize you no longer wish to exhibit the negative behavior. That can be a positive effect.
okay.
You understand?
Yes, yes. Also, the idea of something that you do today could come back 5 years from now.
Yes.
That's sort of a
That's because you live in a linear space-time framework. Everything exists all at once.
true.
And in a sense, here's a very interesting thing about the idea of living in a space-time continuum experience. It delays your karma to give you a chance to see what you're doing and course correct.
But how will we know that it's connected to that event, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. You will always know when you are out of balance if you pay attention. And you don't necessarily have to connect it always to a specific event. The idea simply is that you will always be given an opportunity to course correct by whatever circumstance or situation will work best for you to bring to your attention that you might be out of alignment. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to connect it to a specific thing to know you're out of alignment. If you do connect it to a specific thing, then all well and good. It may give you some tools to work with. But if you simply can sense that you're out of alignment, if you're willing to have a deep exploration of what that means, you'll find the answers you need, whether you remember a specific event that was representative of the misalignment or not.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes, very
Is it
much.
lightening up your ability to use karma without straitjacketing yourself?
Yes, and I really wasn't using the word any longer. A long
all
time,
right.
Well, a long time ago, you had talked about that it really didn't exist, that
Well,
our
not
concept
really,
of it.
not in the way that you explain it on Earth, no.
Right. So you're giving us a new definition, really.
Absolutely. It's up to you to decide whether the definition works for you or not. If it does, I guarantee your life will be easier. If it doesn't work for you, I guarantee you'll experience more resistance.
Okay.
Because this is just physics. That's all it is.
Right.
That's all karma is. It's just vibrational physics. You're in alignment, you're not in alignment. That's it. Yes? Not
Yes.
so tough.
Well, it's just being in tune with whether we're in alignment or not.
Yes. And that's the whole idea of why it's important to be willing to explore the idea of that vibration instead of fearing it by giving it a negative definition. Because when you give things a negative definition, you don't want to explore it. You're not willing to look at it. And that's what stops you. That's what trips you up. Willingness to look at anything will never trip you up. There is no inherent difficulty in any situation. Only your resistance to it creates the difficulty. The situation itself has no difficulty.
Right. There's no meaning in the situation.
No built-in meaning. You give it meaning. That's what you're designed to do. You are the meaning givers. You give meaning to life. You give meaning to creation. Through you, creation understands what it means.
Yes.
You see the simple beauty of that? You are all reflections of all that is. All that is learns what it is by experiencing all the reflections that all of you are that are it. You give meaning to it. You give meaning to God. You understand?
Yes, I do.
And thus then when you give meaning to God in your unique way, God gives meaning to you, just to use that word loosely. You understand?
Yes.
You give meaning to each other. It's a relationship. It's not a one-way street. It's a relationship. It's a circle. It's a sphere. You are all that is. All that is you. Everything is made out of all that is. There's nothing else to make anything from, because all that is all there is. There is no outside to all that is. If there were, all that is wouldn't be all that is, because it wouldn't be the outside, but all that is everything, so there is no outside. Make sense?
Yes.
Is this helping?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Anything else?
Yes. Last year, you talked to us about 2013 being the year of transformation.
Yes.
And that we would be shaken to our core this year.
Yes.
Have we just shifted to a different...
You're always shifting.
Have we shifted to a reality that we don't need to be shaken to our core, or is it still coming?
You have asked the question in kind of a nervous way.
Well, we are in LA.
So perhaps I will say you have one foot in one reality and one still in the other, because you sound like you're straddling your belief systems.
That's true. That's true.
I know. That's why
Yes.
I said it.
Yes.
So, what do you prefer? And perhaps, what do you believe is possible for you? And perhaps, more importantly, what do you know is true for you?
Well, there is some excitement to Earth changes.
Yes, there is.
There is.
You can, again, see anything in a positive light and experience it in a positive way. Doesn't matter what it is. Even total destruction can be very exciting if you use it that way.
Yes. Yes.
So, what is it for you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you. Remember, the belief that you need protection invites the attack.
Right. Right.
Don't fear the idea and run away from it. Prefer another idea and run toward it. You know the difference? Because if you fear an idea and try to run away from it, you will never escape it. Because your fear anchors you to it, because it's that vibration. The only way to let that go is to focus in a completely different reality with a completely different vibration, wherein that's simply not a consideration, simply because you don't need it to be. Remember, as we have reminded many of you, your own Einstein said you cannot solve a problem from the same level in which the problem was created. You have to go to another level. So the idea is don't run away from fear, but run towards, enjoy, and the idea of what is not you will simply not be an issue. Make sense?
Yes.
So, where are you with this then?
There's a part of it that's exciting.
Yes.
And having grown up in Southern California, I've experienced earthquakes, many earthquakes and things.
And that's
so
exciting.
there's a part that is exciting.
Yes.
And there's a part that is community building, and
Yes.
There's other things
And that's
that come out of
exciting
it.
too.
There is.
Not that you have to do it that way, but if you do,
True.
you can reap the benefits.
Right.
The idea, of course, is to learn that you can do it other ways. Yes?
Yes, and practice that, I guess.
Yes.
Practice.
Well, again, as we say, even going beyond what you believe to be true is what you know to be true. Because what you know to be true, you just do. You just behave that way. Action, behavior, and knowingness are synonymous. Do you understand this?
Yes. Well, I know I'm safe. There's
Well,
no
then,
question.
Why did the
So-
question come up then?
A curiosity.
Because obviously there is a question.
There is a question, because it's November of 2013, and
Yes.
I found it fascinating that you said we'd be shaken to our core.
Yes. That can
so
be
I
taken
guess-
in many ways.
That's true. That's true. I guess just the way you said it and how you kept stressing it.
And the
to me.
question for you is, why did you take it that way? Because that gives you an opportunity in the reflection we gave to see how you decided to take it, how you decided to interpret it, what meaning you decided to give that phrase. You will be shaken to your core. Some of you might have just thought of an apple.
Okay.
Some of you may have simply taken it to be something would happen in your life that would cause a great emotional change deep within you. Many of you took it in a variety of ways. So the question always is, look at the way you took it and ask, why did I take it that way?
Okay.
And then you will understand your beliefs, and then you will understand which beliefs to hold on to and which beliefs to let go of that you don't prefer. Yes?
Yes.
So in letting go of core beliefs, you become shaken to your core. You understand?
Yes.
You shake yourself and shake out the core beliefs that don't belong to you.
Thank you.
Shaken to your core. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, of course, there is always the possibility of the physicalization that you talked about. We're testing you now. And in fact, one recent idea has been put into your society to give you another opportunity to decide what you prefer to believe and what you prefer to experience. And this new idea, Nania, you'll appreciate this, is that a part of Hawaii can destroy Los Angeles. What? It has been discovered that over time, many aspects, many fragments of the Hawaiian Islands have sloughed off and fallen into the ocean. Hundreds of thousands of tons of material at a time, creating what you call mega tsunamis. There is a land slump in the southeast side of the large island of Hawaii that is eventually going to fall into the sea. And when it does, mega tsunami, all the way to the west coast of your America. Get ready to hold your breath. All right, so that idea has now been presented into the reality pot. Stir, stir, stir. Mix in healthy amounts of joy and fear, synchronicity and karma. Stir and stir and stir. What comes out of that and how it tastes is up to you. Yes?
Yes,
All right. Does that help?
it does. Thank you. One other. The hybridization project,
Yes.
I'm sure, has been going on for many of our Earth years.
Yes, it has.
And I would think that many of the hybrid children are now adults. Do they have children of their own?
Some actually do. But time for them is not necessarily exactly what it is for you.
That was my next question. What is their time like? It's not on Earth time.
Extremely flexible. So even though it may seem to you that a child was created many, many, many years ago, they still may be experienced by you as a child if that kind of an encounter is what serves, because when they encounter you, they will simply reinsert themselves in your time frame when and where and how they need to give you the reflection and representation that you require, regardless of whether they may be older in another time frame or not. This is similar to the function that we have told you we perform. When we talk to all of you, we're actually always sliding up and down our time frame. Sometimes you're talking to the consciousness of my being when I am 54. Sometimes you're talking to the consciousness of my being when I'm 137. Sometimes you're talking to the consciousness of my being when I am 217. My consciousness will slide where it needs to go to access whatever information is required in the conversation. And if I have learned something at a certain point in my life, then my consciousness will simply go to that point in my life to draw upon that information and give it to you. So you never know who you're talking to when you're talking to us. Or perhaps more precisely, you never know when you're talking to us.
Okay.
Make sense?
That does. Thank you. And how many hybrid children do I have?
Of a percentage of your genetic material that you would consider relevant, about 27.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Bashar. We
Thank
so
you.
appreciate you.
Good day, Bashar.
And you good day.
How are you?
Perfect, and you?
Oh, I'm good. Very nice.
Oh, all right.
My question is actually on channeling.
Yes.
Is there any specific way that you can know that you're either being channeled through, or can it be subtle, or does it have to be as...
Channeling is a natural state that all of you do from time to time. Remember, it's just that state when you're doing what you love to do. You don't notice the passage of time. You're not creating it, in a sense, really. And the idea is that it seems like 5 minutes have gone by and you look up and, oh, everyone else says, oh no, 3 hours. That's a channeling state. As we have said, the singer who's lost in the song, the actor who becomes the character, that moment, in a sense, of blending, of being more expanded, of really living your joy in that moment, living in the present, that's a channeling state. So you all do it from time to time. It can be experienced in a subtle way, yes, of course. It can be experienced in profound ways. It depends on what works for you. It depends on what you've chosen. It depends on what serves.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
So, is there some particular specific excitement about this for you in some particular method or expression?
I feel like a lot of times I'm having information sent to me that I'm not coming up with.
Well, that's
myself.
true of all of you. But the idea is that a lot of it's coming from your guides, a lot of it's coming from your own higher mind, your own oversoul, many other aspects of your own greater consciousness, and from time to time, some of it is also coming from other beings, or at least what you would call distinctly other beings. Yes.
Okay.
Does that help you?
It does.
It doesn't always have to be that you know where it's coming from, and sometimes it actually would get in your way to know that, because it's the information that's important, and your application of the information that's important, not always what the source of that information is. As long as you believe and feel that it is in alignment with your joy and your truth, then by all means apply it.
Okay.
The information is there for you to decide what you wish to do with it or not.
Okay.
It's always up to you. Yes?
Yes.
All right. And so, in getting this information, are you applying it in your life in the most exciting way that you can, with absolutely no assumption as to what the outcome ought to be?
Sometimes.
Oh, all right. Why only sometimes? Do you not want to be ecstatic all the time?
No, I do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Well, so why only sometimes? What is it about that process that you are trusting in negatively?
It's been fear, just not...
Of?
Probably being accepted by other people that are not quite on the same alignment with...
Do you understand the paradox in what you have just said? You will never be accepted by people who are not in alignment with you.
Right.
So why try?
It's true.
And why care?
Yep.
What do you think, you're going to change their mind? No. You may give them an opportunity to change their own mind, but you can never change their mind. So why try? Why care?
Yeah.
Be the example. Let them decide for themselves what they prefer. Yes?
Yes.
Then are you showing them compassion by doing that? Yes. You understand?
Yes.
Does that help you feel a little bit more relaxed?
It does.
All right.
I have one more question.
Yay.
How many children do I have?
I'm not telling you. Now, why do you think that might be?
Not sure.
Yes, you are. You've already gotten a number. Come on. You're the one talking about channeling. Did you not have any kind of a synchronistic experience that gave you a number that stood out for some unknown reason?
I always have 2.
Yes. And?
I don't know.
How is that reflected to you? Or I'll ask you the greater question. Why do you need to know?
I guess it's just important for me to know something.
You
that
guess? I guess it's important.
It's important for me to know. Yes.
How do you know it's important for you to know?
Because it excites me.
It excites you to know?
Yes.
All right. And if you know, what are you going to do with that information? How are you going to apply it in your life?
Go and make some babies. I'm just kidding.
Is that an offer?
Possibly.
Oh, not to us. But others are listening in, you know. So if you
Thank
offer,
you.
there will be takers.
Yes, thank you.
15.
Oh,
Now remember, when we share these numbers, it is that we are sharing a particular percentage of genetic material exists in those beings that you could thus then recognize them as having enough material of yours, in a sense, to be called your children. It doesn't mean that your genetic material isn't spread much wider than that. But it means that many of them don't necessarily have the same strength of genetic material. It might be more diluted, even though it might, in that sense, have come from you.
okay.
But there is only a certain percentage at which the vibrational signature of those beings would in some way strongly relate to you as a parent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Does that help?
A lot. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Now that you have that number, do something with it.
Okay. Thank you,
What
Bashar.
will you do? What will you do? I'm not letting you off the hook. What will you do? You see, this is karma.
Yeah. Go make some babies?
Why is that your statement for a second
No.
time?
No, I understand actually that meaning has a lot more depth to it for myself than I could really explain right here. So,
All right, well, I'll give you a hint. You're not far off when you say go make some babies, but understand that anything you create is your child.
okay.
So go make some babies of a different sort. All right?
Thank you, Bashar.
Thank you. Let's say good day to you this day of your time. How are you? All right, thank you. We thank you for the co-creation, and we thank you for the polarized synchronicity of going from an aligning tone to an alarming one. Now, let us talk about the idea of karma. Karma is very strongly linked with the idea of synchronicity, very, very much a representation of what we have termed the fourth law. What you put out is what you get back. For many, many generations on your planet, the concept of karma has been linked with the idea of punishment, retribution, vengeance. But really, that is not what it is about. It is more the idea of balancing, of recognizing that if you are putting out a vibration, putting out an idea, putting out a behavior that is out of alignment with what you prefer, with who you prefer to be, in your heart of hearts, that you are always given an opportunity to bring that energy back into alignment, back into balance. In that sense, karma really is a guiding mechanism to allow you to be capable of feeling when you are out of tune, out of alignment, and that vibration of feeling out of alignment, the karmic vibration, in that sense, thus is your guidepost, is your marker, is your alignment tool. It lets you know when you have, in a sense, strayed outside the boundaries of the vibration that represents your natural self, your true self, the vibration that you prefer to be, and allows you to sense, to feel when you are out of alignment with that, so that you can give yourself the opportunity to recognize that, to always know that you are being guided by that vibration, and thus then, if you so desire, if you so prefer, if you so choose, to bring yourself back into alignment by recognizing the vibration as being something other than what you prefer. Now, In that sense, it is a frequency in existence that is representative, shall we say, of your alignment with creation, with all that is representative of your agreement to be a particular expression, to explore certain themes in your life. And when you allow yourself to use this karmic frequency, this karmic vibration, this guiding light, this beacon, this lighthouse called karma, so that you know always where that beam is pointing, where that compass needle is pointing to your true magnetic north, then you will be capable of recognizing how strongly connected to the concept of synchronicity the karmic vibration is. For the idea, of course, is that there is always synchronicity. Synchronicity never stops. It is just that you usually don't really want to recognize it as synchronicity when it is the type of feedback, the type of reflection that you don't enjoy, that you don't prefer. But it's synchronicity nonetheless. So in that sense, you could simply say that karma, the sensation, is really what you might call synchronicity of reflected misalignment. The idea is simply that you are always being given a reflection in life of some circumstance and some situation or some feeling or some awareness or some sensing or sensation that will be reflected at exactly the right place, the right time, exactly the right moment to let you know that you are not necessarily in accord, in alignment with the vibration of your preference, with the vibration of your true self, and that quote-unquote negative synchronicity or karmic vibration will always be there to reflect back to you, to give you yet again another opportunity, along with the feeling of the sensation of the karmic vibration, another opportunity through actual reflected situations and circumstances of knowing that you are not necessarily of the state of being that you prefer to be. So synchronicity in that sense works hand in hand with the karmic vibration to be a reflection, a guiding reflection, to strengthen your ability to tell, to strengthen your ability to discern when you are and are not in alignment with your preferred vibration. The law, as we have described it, the fourth law of what you put out is what you get back, is not always reflected on a one-to-one basis. The idea, of course, is that it is always going to be coming in a form that is representative of the symbolism, of the general theme, of the challenge that you are exploring. It's going to have a similar idea, similar reflection to the concept of the kind of symbols that you experience in dream time. We will discuss that in more detail tomorrow night of your time, but for now, suffice to say that the idea of the way in which negative synchronicity or karmic frequencies are often reflected to you is in circumstances and situations that may not necessarily at first be apparent to the vibration you're giving off. You may wonder why you are in the circumstance you are in, why you are experiencing the kind of difficulty or struggle you are experiencing, why you have run into that particular kind of brick wall. It doesn't necessarily at first seem to have anything at all to do with what you've been thinking about, where you've been aiming for, and so on and so forth. But if you allow yourself to understand how to use these tools, this karmic vibration and this reflective synchronicity of misalignment, you'll be able to take the time to stop, to examine, to explore what it is that has cropped up before you. And in so doing, in being willing to really investigate more deeply the idea of that karmic vibration, you will be surprised and astonished to find the depths of information that lie therein for you, the depths of revelation that the symbols will provide for you, and allow you to truly have deeper insight into where your belief systems lie and what beliefs are in and out of alignment with who you truly prefer to be and what kind of a life you truly prefer to experience in your theme of exploration in physical reality. So the idea involves a great degree of willingness to truly allow the information in. And this has been the struggle and the difficulty for many of you, because having had for so long a negative definition of karma, a punishing definition of karma, when the idea comes up, when the sensation comes up, when the situation and circumstance comes up that is a misaligned reflection, many people don't really want to look at it because they are afraid to look at it, because they have this definition that they're going to be punished for something, that suddenly it amplifies the idea of their fear. The fear that you are not worthy, the fear that you are undeserving, the reinforcement of the idea that you come up short, that you don't amount to anything. All of these ideas that are swirling around in your brains that you have been raised with for countless generations, none of them, I guarantee, none of those negative thoughts about yourself are in any way, shape, or form empirically true. They just simply aren't. I guarantee it. You will never, ever, ever actually discover that you are unworthy. Ever. You may create the experience of feeling unworthy, but you never actually can be unworthy. For again, if you were truly unworthy of creation, believe me, you would not exist. Because creation does not make mistakes. So if you exist, then existence must know that you must exist, must know that you have to be a part of all that is, for without you, all that is would not be all that is. It would be some of what could be. So the fact of your existence, in and of itself, is the first proof that you deserve, that you are in that sense able to experience your birthright of alignment, that you can never be found truly unworthy, even though you can create the experience of that idea. And the second proof, as we have often said, of your worthiness is the very fact that you're able to experience unworthiness. For you are supported so unconditionally, so worthy are you, that you are supported in anything you believe to be true about yourself, including the belief that you are unworthy. That's how worthy you are. That's how loved you are. You are allowed to have experiences of not being loved. You're allowed to have experiences of not being worthy, of not being deserving, because you are deserving of anything you imagine that is true for you. And all that is will never interfere, never stop you from experiencing what you say is the most true thing you believe about yourself. So trust that karma is not there to punish you. It is there to enlighten you, there to illuminate you, there to remind you of your true worthiness, that you are always guided, you are never without guidance by the vibration of all that is like a beacon, sending each of you that particular frequency that is your true self, and giving you the ability to experience, to feel, to know, to sense, to see reflections of when you stray from that vibration. Of course, again, you're allowed to have an experience of straying from that vibration, even though you never actually do stray from the ultimate core frequency. You can use your core frequency to make it seem as if you have. That's how powerful a creator you are. You can actually use the vibration of your true self to make yourself seem like someone you don't prefer to be. That's a powerful creation. And the more you are willing to experience the reflections of what you are not, the more you're willing to experience the karmic vibration, the more you're willing to experience the synchronicity of misalignment, the more capable you will be of remaining in the vibration of your true self, because you no longer fear the vibration of karma. You know that karma is your guiding light. It is your friend. It is your governing influence. It is your clear-cut path. It is the vibration that tells you very clearly what and who you are not, so that you can more clearly understand what and who you truly are. More karma. Allow yourselves to view synchronistically the idea of the karmic vibration like a siren. To get your attention, it is in that sense, pay attention, pay attention. This idea is coming through. It requires great alignment. So you can send your compassion, your help, your assistance, your high vibrations of compassion to those that have created experiences of great misalignment within themselves, so that they are capable thus then of using that experience in a very positive, illuminating, growing way. You can send that vibration to all who create the synchronicity of misalignment, the vibration of those who struggle against the vibration of their true self, who resist their natural selves. Karma. Karma is there for you to learn to stop resisting your true natural self, to stop struggling, to stop striving, to stop experiencing the idea in that way of effort. Of course you will always have challenges. Of course you must have some kind of creative pressure in order to grow in a new direction. But none of that has to be viewed or experienced in a negative or misaligned way. Karma is your friend. And when you allow the karmic vibration to truly grow and expand and learn to use it in a positive way, it will no longer remain karma. It might grow to become truckma or busma, or even jumbo jetma. But it will grow in ways that will always serve you. Always. You have a joke, most of you know, on your planet. Your karma just ran over your dogma. So drop the dogma and allow yourself to truly understand that karma is the vibration that allows you to remain in that aligned path with your compass needle pointing straight ahead, with the guiding beacon illuminating your way and all the stepping stones thereon that you yourself have chosen to experience step by step. Karma is always at your beck and call, always at the ready to help illuminate the vibration that you are not, so that you can more clearly understand the vibration that you are. And that service is the service of a great and unconditionally loving creation. We thank you for allowing us to share this particular notion of karma with you. And in the ensuing conversations that may now arise from this interaction, keep in mind the new karmic vibration and allow it to guide you on your experience and exploration and quest in your life, the life you chose to live. For you yourself are the complete and utter arbiter of your own karmic destiny. Karma is self-imposed, utterly by you.